Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain how to write an application form for the April 2023 entrance examination. First, please check your entrance examination guidelines and make sure that you are one national student. Today I'm going to focus on three things here. Number 1, the list of application documents. Number 2, how to fill up an application for admissions, and number 3, how to fill up a paper of actual life survey and financial support. At first, let's go through the list of application documents. Please open page 5 of the entrance examination guidelines and let me explain one by one what these documents are. Number 1, application for admission. The application form for admission is attached to the back page of the entrance examination guidelines. I will explain in detail later how to fill it out. Let's see number 2, 3 and 4, which are certificates of last education done in your country. Prepare the graduation certificates and academic transcript of the last school you attend in your country. Basically, you must bring the original documents. If you are unable to submit the original due to acceptable reason, you can submit a copy of the original with a stamp from your current school, Japanese language school, which states that the school confirmed the original documents. Documents written in other languages like Chinese, Vietnamese, and English must be translated into Japanese with a stamp stating current school certified the translation. Number 5, 6, and 7 are the certificates of your Japanese language school. You need to submit an attendance certificate, academic transcript, and certificate of expected graduation prospect. A graduation certificate is also accepted if you have already graduated from Japanese language school. Next, number 8 is a paper of actual life survey and financial support. This paper is attached on the back page of the guidelines. I will explain the details later. Number 9 is the medical examination certificate. You can find this paper at the last page of the guidelines. Please bring that paper with you to the hospital and show it to the doctor while asking for health checkup. Number 10 is the recommendation letter you must submit when applying for the entrance examination by recommendation. This is required only if you are taking the entrance examination by recommendation. Please ask your Japanese language school teachers to prepare it. Number 11 is the certificate of open campus participation. This is required only when you apply for the AO entrance examination and designated school recommendations examination. This is a kind of paper we handed out at the open campus or the briefing session. Please check your name and your school name as well as the date of the participations on that paper before submission. Number 12 is the recommendation letter from the designated school. This is required only when you take the designated school recommendation entrance examination. Please ask your Japanese language school teachers to prepare it. Number 13 is your passport and number 14 is your residence card. Please bring the original with you. If you are renewing your status of resident and only have a copy, please submit a copy of the immigration receipt slip as well. Number 15 is your bank book. Please bring the original bank book showing the latest part-time job salary payment. If your salary is paid to the accounts of multiple banks, please bring all the bank books. If you have combined items in the bank book issued within a year, please ask the bank for a statement of the combined transactions. Number 16 is the statement of remittance. If you receive money from overseas for your financial support, then prepare a copy of remittance statement. If your family or friends bring money from your country to Japan, please bring the copy of the passports of that person with the identity verifications and date of arrival in Japan. Number 17 is the Certificate of Japanese Language Proficiency. Please bring the Certificate of Japanese Language Proficiency Test JLPT or the Examination of Japanese University Admission for International Student EJU. If you have taken the test, please submit its result no matter if you pass or fail. At this page, I'm going to explain how to write an application for admission. It has been divided into 4 parts. Let's take a look at the first part. For your kind information, this page is just a sample page, so it's written in red, but please write with a black pen when filling the application form. First of all, attach your photo at the upper right columns which has been taken within 3 months with 4 cm in height and 3 cm wide. It's like this. Next is circle an examination type of your choice from the 4 types of entrance examination. Example, we have circled there AO entrance examinations. We can also circle the general examinations, recommendation entrance examinations, and designated school recommendation entrance examination. Next is please prioritize the departments and courses according to your interest. You can apply for Kanagawa College of Economics and相模原Institute of Business and Public Service at the same time. So please write the numbers in the order as you want. You can also see in this example we have write 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next part is about your personal information such as your name, your nationality, your gender, date of birth, current address from residence cards and your personal contact number, passport number, residence card numbers with its expiry date. While filling the information, be aware that it is up to date. Write down cleanly so that it will be easy for us to read. Part 3 is about your educational background in your home country. Please fill in the current educational backgrounds from primary school, junior high schools, vocational schools, or universities, etc. Write the address of your school in bracket next to your school name. The enrollment period indicates how long you have attended the school and how many years you studied at each school. Write down the total numbers of years at the bottom of the page from primary school to your last education you received from above. Part 4 is about your Japanese language background and tuition fees payment options. At the top, fill the name of the Japanese language school from which you will graduate or already graduated, the period of enrollment, and the number of years enrolled. If you have given a JLPT or EJU, please fill the information in the brackets. If you have never taken or passed this test, leave it blank. Next section is about the payment options of the tuition fees. If you want to pay the tuition fees for the whole year at once, then you can circle the lump sum payment. If you want to pay in split amount, you can choose from plan A, B, and C. The details about the school tuition fees payment can be found in page 9 of the examination guidelines. That's all for the application for admission. Please fill in the application carefully to avoid any mistakes. The next page is about the actual live survey and declaration of payment of expenses. I will explain in detail how to fill this form properly. It has also been divided into 4 parts, so it will be easy to understand. Please check each part carefully. The first part of this page is about the overview of expenditure status in Japan. Let's take a look together one by one from the top. First, regarding the payment status of tuition fees, please fill in the year's tuition fees of school you are currently attending, such as a Japanese language school. If you have already finished paying total fees, then circle the full payment method. If you paid only a part, then circle the partial payment in the middle, and if you haven't paid any, then circle the last ones of no payment. Number from 1 to 6 are about your living cost for a month in Japan. If you are living with someone such as your family or friends, write your share of payments for your living. In number 5, it is all about your transportation expenses. If you go to school by public transportations, example train or bus, then fill in that bracket. Otherwise, if you don't use any public transportation, you can leave it blank. And at number 6, it's about the other expenses, which includes the amount of you pay for the other purposes like books and clothes. And finally, at the bottom of the table, write the total amount from 1 to 6, excluding the tuition fees. The second part is the overview of financial support. Write down all the financial support you receive from your country within a year. If there are multiple types of transaction, please fill each of them clearly. The method of support is how you receive the money. If you receive money by overseas remittance, then circle the first one, by remittance. If you brought money by yourself, then circle the middle one, self-carry. If you ask someone to bring you the money, then circle the last one, acquaintance carry. Then write the date you received the money as well as its amount. At the bottom, write down the total amount you received within a year by adding all from the top. The third part is about your part-time job. Write down the name of the company you work for, its phone number, address, working time per hour, hourly wages, and monthly salaries. If you are working at multiple companies, please fill up the details in number 2. Be clear that if you pass the entrance exam, renewal of your visa will not be admitted by the immigration if you have done overwork. The fourth part is about the scholarship. If you have ever received scholarship in the past, please circle yes. If not, then circle no from the brackets. Those who have received once, please write down the amount of money and the debt. At number 5, write the details of financial supporters and contact person. The financial supporter is the person who helps you cover your living costs and tuition fees in Japan. It doesn't matter where your financial supporter lives, in Japan or overseas. Write down the name of the supporter, your relation with him or her, for example, father, mother, brother, etc., its address and phone number. About the contact person in Japan, you need to write his or her name, your relationship with it, its address, and contact number. The contact person can be a person such as your friends or relatives who lives in Japan, or your school teacher with whom you can contact easily and can speak fluently. We may reach the contact person if we can't reach you in emergency. While filling the form, please be careful and check it twice. Would you like to know more about the application documents? Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions regarding the entrance examination process. If you prepare all documents, bring them with you to our school. The submission venue is相模原Institute of Business and Public Service. Those who apply for Kanagawa College of Economics should also need to bring the documents to相模原Institute of Business and Public Service. Before bringing the documents, please make an appointment via a telephone to let us know when you come. We are waiting for your application. Thank you for your time and watching this video. Thank you for watching this video till last. If you want to know more regarding this video, please go through our YouTube channel and Facebook page. You can also search us from our website page www.kanasen.ac.jp. Thank you.